Yeah, I mean, Planet has definitely one of the largest commercial satellite constellations out there in the orbit. And as you mentioned, this is important also for scalability, right? And this is an important selection criteria. When we look at the cutoff date of the regulation, which is end of 2020, to which extent does the cutoff date plays a role in the selection of a specific data source, of specific satellite imagery? Because out there are a lot of different satellite data sources, potential satellite data sources.
So I think when we think about analyzing deforestation after December 2020, as you said, is being the cut date, we need access to image from, let's say, a few years ago, right? And therefore, I think an archive of satellite is very essential for analyzing deforestation and degradation, right? For example, our Rapid Eye archive offers high-resolution image 5 meters dating back to 2009, for example. We also have the Planet Scope monitoring covering the full Earth near daily at 3.5 meters per pixel, and the archives dates back to 2014. This archive, it's actually with high-resolution data, is very crucial for EUDR to understand not only deforestation, right, Manuel, but also the degradation component, which has been studied so much in the last years and is the cause of the most of the carbon, the CO2 release in the Amazon. There was a paper, I think, in Nature mentioned that actually that the most of the CO2 release in the Amazon is coming from degradation, not from deforestation anymore.
Yeah, that's true. At the very beginning, in the first, not draft, but in the first version of the EUDR, are mentioned the 7 commodities, right, and the derivatives, and deforestation and forest degradation. But in the future, also the conversion to other types of land, other wooded land, and so on, will be added step by step, I guess, in the upcoming years. And forest degradation is definitely, for some countries, more relevant than deforestation. So it depends a bit on which region you're focusing and located as with your farms, forest, plantations, and so on.
Definitely.
So I understood that the scalability is an important topic, and also to have an archive, right, regarding the cutoff date that is mentioned. What are, name other advantages of the to use Planet satellite imagery? Which are the factors?
So I think I would highlight 3 main points. So first, the higher spatial resolution. So in wall-to-wall global coverage under 5 meters pixel size, I think this means that it's possible to discern these key details like changes in tree canopies, for example, that supports, of course, the mapping of deforestation, but also degradation, right? Second, I think, is the higher temporal resolution. So near daily revisit allows, let's say, for better informed intervention points, which is super helpful to get through cloud cover in the tropics principally, because if we think about the commodities, most of them are located in the tropics. And I think last point is the machine learning, AI, for example, because this improved remote sensing capabilities that we have, when we pair them with the improved AI, I think this makes automated real-time insights possible, even to have the possibility of having a merge of data from different characteristic of sensors. And one example is our planetary variables, because there is a use of higher resolution image and also other kind of data to estimate, for example, canopy cover or forest carbon and different metrics of the forest.